You know how everybody was like, what's this Bitcoin thing all about? Well, I'm going to tell you a story how this guy just shared with us how he lost out big with Bitcoin. Okay, what's that got to do with real estate? I'll tell you in a minute. My name is Kathy Burns, and if you like conversations like this, subscribe below. Let's get at it. So, I belong to a networking group, and in there is a CPA. And he was telling us yesterday how he was offered to be paid for his services in Bitcoin back in 2012. It was a $300 bill, and the guy wanted to pay him in Bitcoin. And he said no. He said no. Does anybody know what the price of Bitcoin is today? Today is February 13, 2025. It's massive. It's massive. He's kicking himself. He's been kicking himself, right? Well, that's what AI is like right now. And if you don't think Bitcoin is coming to real estate, you are mistaken. The whole the whole process of that type of currency is coming. That's a piece, and so is AI. I was thinking today, I have these different people who say, yeah, I'm doing a little bit here, I'm doing a little bit there. I don't even know what it is. I don't want to do it. It's too big to ignore people. I can't tell you how fast it's happening either. And I don't know anything about cryptocurrencies. I have a little. Matter of fact, I'm buying a little more today based on one of my friends who is heavy into all the cryptocurrencies. And she's been doing it, as far as I know, for the past 7 years. Made a fortune, lost a fortune when it lost its favor there for a bit. But man, she tracks it. And she's been involved with the government here and the banks here about buying property with it. In Europe, it's a conversation going on over there for sure. And so, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. And so this is why I want you to understand about what's going on with AI. And my passion is especially for the realtors. So I'm doing my best for free on my time to give training on how to do ChatGPT. And I follow this one guy, Jonathan. He has a Facebook group called AI Prompts for Entrepreneurs. Follow him. Man, he gives away so much gold. He is the most generous guy about AI, and he's doing it worldwide. He's also doing it for every possible type of business. I'm telling you, I've learned so much from him that I taught a class just, I think, 2 weeks ago on just the basics of ChatGPT, the paid for version. I can't remember if that's what it's called, but it's the $20 a month, and that's at this current price point, right? And there are so many things you can do with it. But as I'm doing things with him and I'm learning different platforms, some free and some that have step ups, but you can do a lot with the free pieces of it. How to do the pictures, the chat GPTs the little GPTs that you can create, which I do in some of my training. And I do have a link for my notes on that. So I'm happy to share that with you. It's better when you can do it in actual setting where you can do questions back and forth. And I am going to probably do that either on a webinar or something like that and charge a very moderate amount because honest to God, I have a heart for realtors really wanting to get this because the ones that do, they're going to make a difference in their business. If they make a difference in their business, they're helping their clients, they're helping themselves, they're helping their families. That's the bottom line. And it's too important to ignore. It's just too important. And I feel like I know this much, and yet I know this much compared to 99% of the realtors that are out there. It's unacceptable. You've got to know why, you say. Why? I can figure out how to write my own description of a property. Yes, you can. Can ChatGPT do it better? Yes, but that's the least of what it can do. What if it organized all your stuff? What if it created systems for you that made your efficiency so much better? What if it helped you figure out how to time block better? What if it was the answer on your CRM when people called in, or the answer on a certain phone number that you had that sounded like an individual, not a bot that put them in circles, that literally was conscious enough to be able to answer different types of questions when people gave unusual answers. That's all here. That's all going to get better and better and better. So, how does that work for a realtor in business? Well, first of all, it gives you time back. Are you stressed? Do you ever feel stressed as a realtor? I know I have. Have you ever felt burnt out? I know I have. This is my point. Now, I feel a little stressed and burned out lately only because I'm possessed with learning as much as I can because it's mind blowing what it can do for us. For everybody. The teaching, it's coming into colleges. Out in California, they're doing a whole experimental thing for being a study buddy. My daughter and I, we created a GPT that is how to study for the real estate exam in any state in the United States. It is a whole study buddy platform where you put in your docs from your class and it tests you. It retests you on the ones that you've got wrong, mixing up the answers so that you don't just say, well, I think that was B and the last time I took it and it's really C. No, it's going to move it all around and it's going to wait till each chapter till you master the chapter, then you go on to the next. Do you know how wonderful that is? It's cementing all of that into your brain so much more efficiently. And it's you doing it. However, you got an assistant helping you. Maybe you need an accountability partner for your once a week. You can create a GPT to be that buddy with you that you put in, hey, this is what I said I was going to do this week. Here's my do, 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 do. You chuck in with your accountability partner, and you're literally having a conversation back and forth. That's what kind of happens. I argue with mine. I get mad at mine. I laugh at mine. And I'm telling you, it's just it's a tool and a half that you got to have in your business. And you got to basically use it in every aspect of your life. I mean, you can get your whole thing for your medical records. You can get whole thing for the different charities or the clubs or whatever you're involved in. You can utilize it and be so much more efficient, more creative. And that's a good word because it makes you creative. You start thinking of things like, oh my gosh, we could do this or we could do that. I'm hoping that it's going to help me with cryptocurrency to understand it better, start investing in it, and make more money because I have so much free time that I've got time to do that, right? Well, how do you think you can do it? That's what I'd love to hear. I would love some feedback on some of this stuff. Have you invested into cryptocurrency? Are you doing anything to do with ChatGPT? Are you one of the progressive agents that have jumped on board and you're saying, yeah, I'm doing this? Are you having it answer your CRM questions? Are you having it automatically send out emails to your clients on specific situations? And if your client responds, is it auto responding? Not in a robot type formula, but in a human you formula because it knows your style, your way, the whole thing. Are you being able to save your CRMs efficiently where you can just talk into it after you've just left an appointment and say, hey, put that in there, put this on my calendar, blah, 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 crisscrossing all kinds of things. That's what's available. But you got to learn it. You got to learn it. Now, I am going to be doing things, as I mentioned. My plan is to help. And I hate all this upsell that's going on to realtors. It really bugs me because there's such a need here that there's a huge profit center for some agents to be able to sell this stuff and upsell like crazy. I don't mind paying for good education, but don't upsell me that you just gave me a taste only to upsell me with this massive dollar amount because I find it a little offensive because if you're a realtor, you know that there are times when you struggle financially in this industry, right? And you're trying to level up, you're investing in your business, and yet people are just kind of gouging you. I don't like that. Give me a fair price on stuff that I can do. Help start it free. That's how I'm doing it. Start it free, level it up a little bit for your time. We deserve to be paid for our time for it. For me, my goal with a lot of this is I'm looking for the hustlers. I'm looking for people that really do want to grow their business way past what I did because I'm at an age that I'd rather be the teacher. I'd rather be the teacher, the mentor, and I'm looking to partner with agents that really want to grow and they want to build a business that I could help them with. I'm with EXP. I don't hide that. I'm with EXP Realty, and there is a rev share program in there where if you build an organization, you can get residual income. That's a big deal to me. So many agents can't stop because they don't have a savings plan, they don't have a retirement plan. They've been living paycheck to paycheck, especially lately with the way the market's been. A lot of people are in that situation, yet they've got drive and they've got hustle. Then what you need are the tools. You need the skills. You need a partner to run with. You need a lot of collaboration. You're willing to do it. You just haven't got the stuff. I can give you the stuff. And I'm not selling it either. It's all with eXp Realty. And it's all about up to you. So if you like that idea, then give me a call. Let's talk about it. I'm not going to pressure you in the slightest. The last thing I'm interested in doing is trying to persuade anybody into coming into this business because it doesn't work. You will leave. I want the ones that are hungry for what we've got to offer over here and what I've got to offer. And those are the ones that I want to mentor and help in every aspect. And that's worth a phone call, right? So give me some questions below, will you? I'm going to have links below in the description on lots of stuff where you can go. I'll have the link for Jonathan because I'm such a fan of his. He just told me there's an affiliate link for some of his programs. I will definitely have that down there. His are reasonably priced. He gives so much more than what he says he's going to give. I mean, he'll have like an hour and a half class and he'll hang around for 3 hours answering questions for anybody that wants to hang on. And it's gold. And he gives you stuff that wasn't talked about in the class. He gives, gives, gives. He's worth following. He's amazing and fair price, very fair priced. So I'll have that link and it will be an affiliate link. He just gave it to me yesterday. I'm very excited about that. I'm excited about that not for the money. I'm excited about that for you because man, he's got great stuff. So if you're interested in having that call, book a strategy call with me. I've got the link below. Subscribe, stay tuned, hang with me and learn different things. And let's go check out cryptocurrencies in addition to AI, right? All right. See you on the next one.